The topic we'll be discussing today is lifting the sanctions between the U.S. and Cuba, the restrictions on trade, travel, all that stuff. And so the reason why this is important is because Cuba's been sanctioned off for more than 50 years, so they have plenty of raw materials, resources, and things that the United States would like to trade for. But unfortunately, there was conflict during the Cold War era, which was pretty much just mistrust between the US and Cuba, because Fidel Castro was at this time running the regime, and they were sided with the Soviet Union, so the US was obviously not allies with them. And so what's preventing us from becoming allies with them is that a quote from the CIA says, "The Bay of Pigs invasion, a botched CIA attempt to topple Castro, fueled Cuban mistrust and nationalism, and Cuba allowed the Soviet Union to install nuclear missile sites on the island in secret. U.S. surveillance aircraft uncovered the installations in October 1962, setting off a 13-day showdown between Kennedy and Soviet leader Nikita Khrushchev that threatened to escalate into nuclear war." So we tried to infiltrate their country, but ultimately failed, and that just led them to not trust us at all, and that's the reason why we cannot have any kind of relations with them, and that's what's preventing us from doing that. But some steps that have been taken to cure this is that days before leaving office in January 2017, Obama repealed the wet foot, dry foot policy, which had since 1995 allowed Cubans to reach U.S. shores without authorization to pursue permanent residency there. So Obama was taking some steps to try to loosen up the grip of the sanctions between them. He's the first one that's been trying to improve relations, because we have a lot of beneficial things that we could take from them, such as medical advances, because they're a country that has executive power, so it's not really like a tyranny or something like that, but they have funding for whatever they need, and most of this goes towards medical advancements, and they have a lot of more things that we don't have, such as a lung cancer vaccine. Yeah.
Okay, so my name is Rogelio.